Most people think you need a mortgage, a big deposit, or £20,000 just sitting in the bank to get started in property. But what if I told you you could earn 2,000, 3,000, even £5,000 from a property you don't own, don't manage, and may never even visit? My name's Ehsan, and I'm the founder of Rightmove, one of London's largest and longest standing guaranteed rent companies. Over the last 10 years, we've built a reputation in the rent-to-rent space with hundreds of properties under management, dozens of landlord relationships, and hundreds of investors and sources that work with us. Unlike most traditional estate agents and letting agents out there, we work with companies, we entertain company lets, and we welcome great companies with high standards who we can build long-term relationships with. We're not new to this. We've helped grow the industry, and today I want to show you exactly what it means to become a rent-to-rent deal sourcer and how Rightmove can help you succeed. Firstly, what is a rent-to-rent sourcer? So a rent-to-rent sourcer is a deal maker. So you find opportunities usually by speaking to landlords, agents, or other sources. You spot properties that could work under the rent-to-rent model. You package the deal and you offer it to an investor for a fee. You don't take on the lease, you don't furnish the property, you don't manage tenants. You're the connector, the person who understands what makes a deal work and knows exactly who needs to see it. What's the reward? The reward is anywhere from £1,000, £3,000 up to £5,000 per deal. Paid fast, sometimes in days. All depends on the value of the deal, the value it brings, and the term of the contract. With the right partner in your corner, the deal gets sold every single time. Now, the next question is, why does it work? How does it work? This works because you're solving problems on both sides. Landlords want security. They don't want voids. They don't want arrears. They don't want headaches. They don't want to spend months and months looking for tenants. They want a quick fix, a reliable fix. You, the sourcer, you become the bridge. And when you work with Rightmove, that bridge is so important in connecting the properties that you have with the investors that are looking for it. Because we're not just a buyer. We are an operator with a decade-long track record. So we've got the systems, the credibility, the trust, and the infrastructure to help facilitate deals. So when you bring us a vetted deal, we can take it on ourselves, or we can help you sell it through our network and you get paid. Now, disclaimer, not every single deal is a great deal. Another disclaimer, just because you bring a deal doesn't mean it's going to get put forward to our network. What makes us different is we're not just going to blindly put deals across. There has to be some level of value there. And many times we do reject deals. So we do turn down deals that we do not pass over to our network because it just doesn't make sense. It's an absolute waste of everybody's time. So what should you do? As a deal sourcer, what should you do? So I've broken this down into a step-by-step process. So the first step is that you've got to find opportunities. So you can go on to websites like Rightmove, OpenRent, speak to letting agents, even speak to other sources. The point is you are finding opportunities, and it needs to be an opportunity that you qualify. So does the rent work on the property? Is the landlord or the agent open to a company operating in that property? Does the area stack up? The next step is you'd build a simple deal pack. It doesn't have to be very complicated. It does not have to be, snazzy with photos. People care about numbers and whether it works. If it's compliant, is there cash flow? If you can answer those questions, you'll know very quickly whether or not there's demand for it. Step 4 is that you arrange viewings and you sell the deal. So make sure that through Rightmove you'll be covered. If the deal comes through us, we'll ensure that that bridge of connectivity means that every single party that's involved in the deal is not undercutting or cutting each other out. And this is where we separate from the noise, because we vet every deal before it hits the group. And when you're working with Rightmove, you're not just dealing with an online sourcer who has a Facebook profile or an Instagram profile with no means of contact. We are an office-based company. We're real people based in central London. So there's verified opportunities and they move fast. People pay when they know that there's credibility at the end of the line. So why are we the leaders in this space? As I said before, we've spent the last 10 years building this market. We're not just deal sourcers, we're operators, we're landlords. So we've helped landlords maximize income through guaranteed rent. We've helped investors source, furnish, and scale portfolios. We've worked with over 200 companies and sources as both buyer and intermediary, creating a safe deal. And what I mean by a safe deal is a deal where both parties are contractually obliged and secured into delivering what they promise, both from the landlord's perspective and the investor's perspective. We want to lead the rent-to-rent space as we expand into 2026. We want to be the agency that welcomes company lets. As we all know, it's very, very hard for companies out there to be accepted by high street agents. We're not like that. Again, disclaimer, we're not saying every single company with no credibility can work with us. That's not what we're saying. But we are happy to welcome companies who have a good idea of what they're doing, have qualified financials behind them, and a good business plan. We are happy to work with them. So get in touch with us. We have an excellent opportunity for everybody watching this video. And that's our WhatsApp community. So let's talk about our WhatsApp community. So right now, it's currently sitting at over 300 active members. That's investors, sources, company-led operators, all doing live deals. So every single deal comes through us. And the name of the community is the Rightmove co-sourcing community, which means that we are collaborating. It's not a case of, we don't deal with certain sources. We are happy to co-source deals. We partner, we partner up with operators who are looking to grow their portfolio depending on what they're doing. And we most importantly make sure that everything is above board and transparent. So the landlord knows what type of operator is going into the property, what they're going to be doing, and what type of security the landlord has. Every deal is vetted by our team. And as I said, some deals are not posted. If the deal does not make sense, it will not get posted. So it's a call to action, guys, for everyone watching this video. Feel free to go into the link in our description on this video. If you're looking to sort of break into the deal sourcing market, then the Rightmove WhatsApp group WhatsApp community, should I say, is for you. Get in touch, and we look forward to seeing you in the community. Thanks a lot.